Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Is anyone interested in the Australian Tasman S5000 series? I hope so, because it is the subject of this video. You'll be forgiven for not watching the S5000 series, so let me fill you in. Joey Mawson retained the championship in 2022, but it was Aaron Cameron who won the Tasman series in 2021. He's not here this year, and neither is Roberto Merri, who was a surprise on the grid last year. So, first and second in the championship are not present, and this gives a chance for someone else to win a Tasman series, if they can beat series favourite Joey Mawson, who only finished 6th overall in the 2021 Tasman series and will be looking to do better in 2022. So let's do a rundown of the teams and drivers competing in 2022, at least the ones that have been announced so far. There may be more. With only 2 rounds of this championship taking place in Surfers Paradise and Adelaide, there is not too many opportunities to join the fun, so let's take a look at the 2022 Tasman S5000 series. Gary Rogers Motorsport. The team that took Aaron Cameron to last year's title is back, and with a very different looking driver lineup. James Golding is a series regular with this team, but has not yet announced his participation as far as I can see. Another regular driver with this team is Nathan Hearn, who will be looking to go one better than the couple of second places he got in 2021. He is joined by Australian Formula 3 Championship leader Noah Sands, who is one of the best up-and-coming young talents apparently. Think the next Oscar Piastri. This will be the time to show it. Jordan Boys completes the lineup. The part-time supercar driver has raced S5000 before, including this year, and raced in the Tasman series last year with 88 Racing. He only finished 9th overall, so there's definite room for improvement. Bargwanna Motorsport. A new team in the series, and one that exists purely for the services of the Bargwanna family. Cousins Ben and Jude Bargwanna will race for the team in the S5000 Tasman. Ben has raced here before, competing in a couple of rounds last year, as well as the main S5000 series. He normally competes in the TCR Australia series, even winning occasionally, but he has not had the same level of success in the S5000s. I don't know much about Jude Bargwanna, but then pretty much the entire Bargwanna family races in something in Australia. He competes in Formula Ford possibly. He may or may not be good. He's young and inexperienced, so this may be a learning experience for him. Team BRM. Joey Mawson is the man to beat in my opinion. He may not have done well in last year's Tasman series, but in the main S5000 series, he is the only champion so far, having won it twice. The former ADAC Formula 4 champion, who has also raced in Formula 3 European and GP3, has taken 8 victories in the S5000 series. A tough man to beat any day of the week. He's joined by Mark Rosser, a Pro-Am driver who occasionally races GT cars. I don't think we are talking about a title contender in Rosser, and more or less just see what he adds. He's so far the only Pro-Am class driver in the field, and he may be outclassed by the rest of the field. Joey Mawson, though, is my tip for the Tasman 2022 title. Versa Motorsport. Shay Davies is described on Wikipedia as a Dunlop 2 Series veteran, which I think may be a veiled insult. He has never progressed full-time to the main supercar series, but has won multiple races in Australian motorsport. That includes in the S5000 series this year at Melbourne, and perhaps he has finally found his calling in life. He's done enough to earn a full-time drive in the series in my opinion, and maybe he can cement a place for 2023 by being competitive in the Tasman series. He races alongside series regular Cooper Webster. He got a podium in last year's Tasman series but didn't compete full-time. He finished 3rd overall in this year's S5000 series, even taking a couple of wins along the way. He's taken 3 wins in the series since its inception, and he could be a contender in this year's Tasman series. Amadio Motorsport. Sebastian Amadio was a backmarker and part-time driver in this year's S5000 Championship, and this is his first Tasman entry. I wouldn't expect a race winner here. 88 Racing. Ellie Morrow is the first female driver in the series, and the Super 2 competitor is decent enough to warrant being here. Again, she's very young, so this may be a learning experience, but it's good she's being given the opportunity. 88 Racing usually run a car for Blake Purdy, at least they have at last year's Tasman and the 2022 S5000 series, so he may also join the grid at some point. So that is all the competitors in the 2022 S5000 Tasman series announced so far. Tim McCrowell isn't on the list, but he's usually there with his own team, so he could join and he would be a contender also. It looks like a much stronger field than normal S5000 potentially, a larger field too, which will be good for the series. This might count as an audition for some of these drivers, so they have every reason to give us some good racing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Will you be watching the Tasman series? Leave a like and tell your friends. Thank you for watching and have a good one.